service, the Ghana Police Service, it ceases to be Ghana Police Service. The moment Afenyo Markin, Yentuman Chinason, Amananko prison, Amanan serve as a deterrent to the young people on the street, to young people who want to attack the police. The moment Ebema Afenyo Markin are working free, no, we are done as a nation. It means we are now feeding the police to the dogs. Say Afenyo Markin because our parliament, because you see our minority leader. Now we jina ewiase jina aja TV so abo police ni asuma ye nyina yehu. Na say Ghana Police Service am making sure say Afenyo Markin Ghana mradi no emana ko defiase a, then the Ghana Police Service no, everybody should understand say you feed your mood to the dogs. The young people on the street, they can butcher a police person, they can beat a police person, they can shoot a police, they can slap a police person, because this is Afenyo Markin, who is a lawmaker. There's no excuse here.
My never I say ma PENDREAM TV there o see them yopo
Abusia ya na ye sometimes you know bufu at the same time no time the way our MPP4 adia ye defend the crown no na still our mudi enodin mudi takashibi ye person mudi defend and can no will no NDC4 na yenim say omudi like ye born crofo money so share NDC4 and no money so she na dan kan entronia de ade we no anka ye expect free NDC4 na ye nka say o mudi sa no mutiempo, but NDC are no lying. MPP4 they bia entro video about bonti say Afenyo Markin wa police in na so wa born 2 times video wo hono no still a omunam defend Kevin Taylor be expose omo how our internet no so a capture sa particular day we side effect edibe bre Afenyo Markin no onu ankasa onim because our ambition so be president dachi side effect edibe bre no is better says see ano obeba bontin abeji atemna tumo na say oba be pacho ana bibi won say na be ya obetmanya dekrom bi kakra na asat now no defense no mo ye no de emfa aha that's why PENDREAM TV mesre wo say we subscribe to the channel na fe mi notification bell no so say na be ya anytime bia ye the content no betumo na also why am notified e wo honum side na me pese yen ko tie Kevin Taylor bra o cheche mu or the AI capture the way AI a capture ade no the Afenyo Markin say ugogo Afenyo Markin sa seme beba ugogo ne about say MP and I say Mashebujani a wa police ni uniform man asun so a Afenyo Markin around the world now no pena de di beba ade Al Jazeera capture, BBC a capture, CNN a capture, akobe bia internet nso asom dindindin AI evidence a odi abase say wo search wo Afenyo Markin say wo AI and AI be catch you about Afenyo Markin. Kevin Taylor decided to think na aba was a video no in a slow motion form for everybody to see the way Afenyo Markin sano e slow e landi wo police na so say wom no you need na obehu na me bebo video na ma utie Kevin Taylor we a yensu kakra ye wo no ye di beso so na ayema fine ye go tie Kevin Taylor na ye mbra sisia
sisia me kan eye John Mahama eye ne 120 days ejuma John Mahama aye I wanted Ghanaians to know anameboa. Sometimes you ask yourself say Debiana MPP4 ebusa say na John Mahama ne NDC for power no first 120 days there no maye. And the question you also need to ask yourself and then say NPP bo opposition 120 days under the leadership of Afenyo Markin, what have they achieved? Mibusau 120 days John Mahama and the NDC, they have led this country. And you hear the NPP every day. Oh, Ediana, John Mahama, by as an opposition party, there's something that opposition needs to do to make you Ghanaian now or share opposition. Because, okay, I'm looking at opposition. They are showing glimpses. They are showing some little tendencies. Say, if they are given the chance, they can come in and do better. 120 days under the leadership of Afenyo Markin as the minority leader of the NPP in parliament, under the leadership of this thug, this fool who calls himself a politician, under the leadership of this pedophile protector, under the leadership of this guy who basically thinks he can push everybody under the bus because of politics, under the leadership of this thug, this criminal who slaps police officers, under the leadership of this idiot, what has the NPP in opposition, what have they been able to achieve? And today, I'm going to prove to you why, as a Ghanaian, an opposition party needs to prove itself more than the party in government. Because if it calls itself the alternative, then it needs to do things and say things and act in a way that will make you consider that alternative. And most importantly, when a party is in opposition, the leadership should be the eye. It should be the most important part of that party. And this twerp, this disease of a criminal calling himself a politician, Afenyo Markin, a leader who basically slaps a police officer in public. I want to ask, under his leadership as the leader of the NPP in parliament, what has the opposition achieved? I will tell you. But before that, I want us to look into this matter of Afenyo Markin slapping a police officer, the deliberate lies. You see, the NPP as a political party, they are still thinking, say, Ghana of Jimmy. They are still thinking, say, we Ghanaians, we still don't understand the omoye any atro. You see these people, from the day omote party, every single thing Kwame Nkrumah ye omo daneno. Every single thing JJ Rollins Babe ye omo daneno. Every single thing Atamel Sine Mahama Baye omo daneno. Every single thing Mahama Baye omo daneno. Every single thing Mahama ye nende omo daneno. It's a party that is enshrined. A party a yedi atro ene etiti omo. They don't care. You can catch them holding a knife, stabbing another human being. They will tell you, say, that knife was a carrot. And I know these people. These are people who kill. They smile about it. These are people who murdered JB Dankwa. They never mentioned his name for 8 years on any platform. These are people who deliberately poisoned John Kuma. They did it. To date, they have not even mentioned John Kuma's name again. These are people who send party boys to go to Ayawasu to brutalize Ghanaians. These are people who put thugs, criminals, murderers in military and police uniforms and tell them to go and kill civilians because they want power. This is a political party that is enshrined. This is a political party that believes in killing, destroying, and lying. So NPP, Asamuba, na omo part of the story. You need to take a step back and watch this group of thugs. Watch this group of rapists, disease of political incarnates. Watch these people who never speak the truth. Listen to them carefully. You will see, say, it's a party that is not ready. That is not ready to respect the intelligence of Ghanaians. And a typical example is this social vice. This wayward, diabolical character filled with poisonous intentions. This filthy political bandits. This misguided, hopeless, senseless, criminal-minded political insects. Afenyo Markin. These are the people who are leading the NPP today. Now, this is a man who has stolen Winneba for Asase for 99 years. Kasongo 99. Don't get it me twisted. Now, Asama Abedawa, yenyina yehu video evidence. You and I, we have watched the video several times. You and I, we have taken our time to analyze the video. No? Now, Endra Asam de Baye, no? The Ghana Police Service led by the IGP and then the CID office, they released a statement. And you know one interesting thing? In the statement, now Ghana Police, a release here, no? they made some astonishing statement. Oh, sorry. They made some a statement that basically exposes the NPP. That statement was very technical, and that statement was very critical. That statement, the Ghana Police Service, a release, so we are very intelligent now. Even from the CID boss, nenum on one kaseka, any that statement they issued that you could see, say the Ghana Police Service, the CID department, they took their time to put that statement out. Say Afenyo Markin, he needs to be investigated when it comes to assaulting a police officer. Now, you see, the MPP have a way of lying. It does not matter who you are. The moment you join the MPP, you become a devil. And the devil is a liar. And this guy called Richard Ahiagba, the communications director, he was the first person to come to Joy FM after they assaulted the police officer to lie about what happened. Now, after they assaulted the police officer, now you buy inside Ghana for no cre about what they have done. No? They quickly released a statement because the police had released a statement. Andrea said, Afenyo Markin, the Parliament of Ghana, the speaker should give the police the right to arrest him to come assist in investigations. They quickly came out with an explanation. Now, Mamencha Adebi, what was this statement from the Ghana Police Service? Where read this statement now? So who read this statement here? Miria Mesabo, the CID boss. She spoke on this matter when she had a press conference. Miria Mechrawa Debi. I say police invite Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin to assist investigation into viral demonstration video. Now, where the Ghana Police Service has reviewed anytime I say MPP for Afenyo is a crazy man. The people who are defending Afenyo Markin on TV and on radio, they are foolish. The Ghana Police Service has reviewed several video footages. So the statement coming from the Ghana Police Service, they were not looking, or they didn't look at the video from one angle. Remember, every demonstration the Ghana Police Service, they send their cameras there. So apart from independent or private bloggers or news outlets capturing the event, the Ghana Police Service itself captures the event because sometimes they need those things to back their claim when they have to prosecute or they have to make a case. So when you read their message very well, they said the Ghana Police Service has reviewed several video footages on an alleged assault on a police officer by Alexander Afenyo Markin during the just ended demonstration. The Ghana Police Service has reviewed several. They have reviewed several videos, meaning it wasn't just one footage. They have seen different footages. So that is what influenced the Ghana Police Service to issue a statement that they need Afenyo Markin to come to help or to assist in investigations. The Ghana Police Service did not just look at one angle to come to a conclusion that Afenyo Markin, the thug, should be brought in to help in investigations. The Ghana Police Service reviewed several videos. And when they reviewed several videos, they came to that conclusion that Afenyo Markin has committed an offense. And that is assault. You get their statement well. Now, when you go to the second paragraph, this is what it says. Following the review, the service has written to the Right Honourable Speaker of Parliament requesting the release of Alexander Afenyo Markin to assist ongoing investigation into the alleged incident. The officer in question will also be assisting in investigations. So the investigation. So you can clearly see, the police were being very open-minded here. The police did not say we saw one video that Kevin Taylor showed on his show and that video concludes the matter. The police said they have reviewed several videos. So when you sit on TV or on radio to speak in favor of Afenyo Markin and you say you don't understand why the police will look at the footage and call Afenyo Markin or release a statement, then would sign the panel because there should be a basis for the police to say, now we are satisfied. We believe that we have a case and that we need to call the member of parliament who leads the 88 pigs. If the police were not sure that the action or the act was committed, the police wouldn't put in writing to the honorable speaker of parliament to release that dog to come and assist in investigation. Now listen to what's his name? Ahiagba speaking on this matter.
I think this is just some people's attempts to divert attention from a successful demonstration. I don't think there's anything there to find. I'm giving you the fact that police should do the basic check. I mean, you just don't begin to issue these things because you have paper in front of you, but you should basically have understanding what has happened and see that there's a basis for that invitation. There's no basis for that invitation when the police officer is the one who accosted or assaulted the member. If anything at all, it was Afenyo Markin and the coalition of political parties that demonstrated should be going to the police to actually discipline the officer because he acted clearly out of line. It wasn't his place to touch anybody yesterday, and he did. And so if in reflex the minority leader is stretching his hand to prevent him from coming at him the second time, I don't see why that constitutes an assault at all. So the police are just wasting everybody's time, to be honest with you. And a deliberate attempt by the government or the NDC to share space with a
so
very
as a party, you
successful
think the minority leader should not honor the police invitation?
I wouldn't say that, but I'm just saying to you that the police didn't do any due diligence. We're trusting them to be thorough in their work, but this year falls short of that discipline or diligence that we expect from them. You wouldn't have invited somebody who was assaulted to come and answer our question. It's the person who assaulted the person who you need to contend with, and who is the police officer forcing.
How is the police going to know that Afenyo Markin was assaulted? How is the police going to know that Afenyo Markin was assaulted by the police officer? It is only through investigations. So as much as you want Afenyo Markin to be heard, I think if you are rational and intelligent enough and not a fool, you also expect that the police officer who was working to protect you dogs also needs to be listened or to be heard. So why is it that you believe you have a case, but the Ghana Police Service, they don't have a case? This twerp, this Volta bed, was talking about basic checks. The police said in their statement they have reviewed several videos. Any fool that spends its tank, I'm not saying his tank, any fool that spends its tank thinking that they have a stupid accent, they sometimes think they are intelligent. The police, did you read the Ghana Police Service, their statement? What is basic checks? And they foolishly speak without understanding it, because party no di anymore and train the doors woman ko school omo Jimmy into omo Ahiagba I'm just what brofo, but Ahiagba is just a fool who just speaks without thinking. What is basic checks? The police said they have reviewed several videos. That is beyond basic checks. So when you sit there, come sit on TV, when you sambram Jimmy say the police just have paper, so they are writing. They are defending the action of Afenyo Markin. And you know, the most despicable thing about this whole thing, so what ye sanko fowi defense omodema Afenyo Markin. Afenyo Markin Nankasa came out after the police released a statement to say he's a thug, he's a criminal, he's a thief, he's an assault. You see, he assaulted a police officer. Afenyo Markin actually assaulted a police officer. In the history of the Republic of Ghana, this is the first time the internet has captured a minority leader assault a police officer. Do you know that? Even basic AI, when you ask AI about assault, police officer that has been assaulted, a police officer who was assaulted in Ghana during a demonstration or whatever, the first thing that comes out is Afenyo Markin, the minority leader of the NPP. When you read about misdemeanor, the offense Afenyo Markin committee, the slapping of the police officer, when you even go on the internet, technology, in Ghana, assaulting police officer is a serious offense, and members of parliament are not exempt from legal consequences. Now, this is AI. When you put it in there, Afenyo Markin till we die will be seen as a minority leader who assaulted a police officer. This thing is going to be on this fool till he dies. You think it's a joke? This is the guy who is leading your party. Now, when you move on, it says this: the punishment for such an act will typically fall under Criminal Offence Act 1960, Act 29, which outlines penalties for assault and obstruction of law enforcement. Now, when you keep asking AI, this is what AI says. For an MP, the legal process will involve, listen, criminal charges. The MP could be charged with assault, which may lead to fines or imprisonment. Afenyo Markin police no born assume no Ghana mrache say ye betuma den ye betuma charge no e ma na tua sika anase betuma da to efiase. Afenyo Markin is a criminal. Now, parliamentary inquiry. Parliament may conduct an internal investigation, potentially leading to disciplinary action. Parliament so internally omo to me ABA investigations leading to Afenyo Markin e betuma do point because e betuma yinefi parliament. This is the leader of the NPP in parliament. This is a guy who makes laws, a thug who makes laws. Kwasia, and we sit here and we defend a thug like Afenyo Markin. When you keep reading, this is what it says. Police investigation. The Ghana Police Service would investigate the incident and determine whether prosecution is necessary. Police for also make investigations. So my investigation, no one say this falls under this, under this, under that. He should be charged with this or that. Then the police can go on with prosecution. So it's up to the Ghana Police Service. Now, so AI or and the internet, has captured Afenyo Markin as the minority leader in the history of Ghana who has slapped a police officer, a thug, leading group of thugs, wanting us to listen to them. Recently, minority leader Alexander Afenyo Markin was involved in an altercation with a police officer during the Save the Judiciary protest. The police have invited him for questioning regarding the incident. The internet has captured that a political party that wants to come to power, the leader of that political party in parliament today is being seen. The police is waiting for him. He's known to be a thug who goes out to attack police officers. This is not a joke. It is on record, and this is going to follow Afenyo Markin till he dies. Since me see so, me who member of parliament what in Sabo police ni asumuda. Afenyo Markin kwa na me who be ewo TV so. Since say me see so, since say you take Ghana, me who member of parliament or say a minority leader or Gina Bedum na wayin inside ya ship police ni asum. This is the party that you people want us to tell Ghanaians to vote for. Here, you see, now Mamencho, when Afenyo Markin decided to tell Ghanaians his side of the story, because Otis police for naba actual letter about parliament say you're releasing no, now you're investigating no. He tried to lie. You see, it's so funny. When you watch the video, this is the video. a joke, and he slapped the police officer twice. Now, my mentor idea be, we have decided to make a slow motion of this video. The intent, the intentions, and then when it's him. So I will share the slow motion version of this video. You can see clearly, say Afenyo Markin is a madman, and the NPP want us to treat this as some trivial matter. This is a minority leader in public, on national television, on BBC, on CNN, on Al Jazeera, slapping a police officer in uniform twice in front of the Flagstaff House. Now watch this in slow motion. Watch it. Take your time. Sorry, the sound is off. Now, me catcher will say, the video you watched right now, no, take your time. Me sabe boni biom. Now, she police, you know, she na chin, she na funo. Na she Afenyo Markin because obo police na sim twice. The first slap, no, see the impact of the slap. So she police, you know, police, you know, na funo, na chin kakra. Ne jaw ha say no. Osha slap na Afenyo Markin born no how it shook a police in the nim. Take your time and watch it. The guy deliberately decided to slap the police officer. And Sebio, police officer there biana on person beka, but that was a hit. That was a punch. This is the minority leader. And the MPP want us to think, say, oh, this is nothing. Oh, this one there, Afenyo Markin. No, the guy deliberately slapped the police officer. Watch the video very well. Share the impact. Share police in it, you know. Share impact. And watch it again. Watch it again. No, so person who say Afenyo Markin ebo police in asuma. Say the slow motion video now was shot. She police in a pantai ha, na she ne konwa, na she slap no bo police no, senya a whistle police in it. This is not a matter that we can treat as a trivial matter. No, this is a serious matter. This is the minority leader standing in front of thousands of people, slapping a police officer, not an ordinary person, who slapping a uniform police officer or share uniform. In this Aosha video now, take your time. He slapped him twice. But Afenyo Markin, I'm a catcher, say, I police need an insa and a bone chest, or then it's a bone chest, no, now to me, home, or say, the baby. Afenyo Markin is lying. And this is not supposed to be treated to say, where they are normal. No, take your time and watch the video again. She first slap, no, second slap, no. The second slap, or bone when left her. First slap, no, bone when him, and man affected. A police in the ocean con and na pantai ha how it shook, and this is even a slow motion. This is super slow motion. And now we are then uhunisano. Take your time and watch it again. Bebe sabe mauti ase boni na Afenyo Markin edino. Ye ntumi ntoto na asem. You na machira obibi. This is Afenyo Markin. Now watch carefully. So how can you say this should be treated as a normal thing? No. The moment Afenyo Markin, the Ghana Police Service, it ceases to be Ghana Police Service. The moment Afenyo Markin, Amananko prison, Amanan serve as a deterrent to the young people on the street, to young people who want to attack the police. The moment Afenyo Markin are working free, no, we are done as a nation. It means we are now feeding the police to the dogs. Say Afenyo Markin because our parliament, because you see our minority leader. Now we jina ewiase jina aja TV so abo police ni asuma ye nyina yehu. Na say Ghana Police Service am making sure say Afenyo Markin Ghana mradi no emana ko defiase a, then the Ghana Police Service no, everybody should understand say you feed your mood to the dogs. The young people on the street, they can butcher a police person, they can beat a police person, they can shoot a police, they can slap a police person, because this is Afenyo Markin, who is a lawmaker. There's no excuse here.
Ebusia, this one says this video I watch it see no. Me shot as gun and any walk when you grow. When you, because at the end of the day, say nipa ya yi ni so onko mra she bedwem no onko she mra na onu mra na no ahye no wa ba bonten e na obu mra no so wo bu mra no so awie no wanya nkrofo bit say omo communicators ti wifo a omo defendi science hunu we now Ghana hasa obi din kwase asema ye din be famra kwan so no na ye titi ho na ye long sa na ba wona nipa no afa ne wedi, but this time there nyame adum internet aba AI a capture bibia AI anya capture ni the Afenyo Markin obeko into history forever and ever. Ono ankasa me sure say the side effect of idea we are esino e wo no ani personality so no efia e dia betare ni brand hu ni personality hu oni wa idea bia anka hu owo hu nim die bia anka by now no wama communication that communicators no mo tutu ayam PSC no mo nya jai kasa kwa ma na the apology bi aba na da chi bi no se akola bi gogo anase wo begjan as president no bi gogo bi no ho bi sa wo internet no so a aside it no obesa hu apology a wo de abobo so you've done the honorable thing at least what I say what you full so to am wa apologize me penalty o no what you hu bibia anti but won se hu no omudi be yo mu se ya poto na enuguase kon se twum sa na nana do din se hu no na obi e kan ne ba mi ko lusu poto twantro be bia be twantro be e kan ba mi jan tro ene enuguase na ba no won se na omudi na vote onyaye in our history Sunday we and see that say presidential candidate bi benya sa percentage we about me enyaye no aha that's why PENDREAM TV ye guso e hwemu say issue bi ba ye be san dia bro
dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV